What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with a video on my Ret Paladin on the 9.1 PTR once again. We are going to take a look at the new Soulbind traits and what I think the path I'm going to take is in 3 as of 9.1. So let's go over it. A few things are changing for me at least when I log into 9.1 in well, technically when I unlock the first potency conduit that's coming within the patch. I'm going to change my Templar's Vindication from up here on the left and put it down here because Templar's Vindication is better than Virtuous Command in PvP. So if I'm ever running random Endless Kings and I want to swap, I will still get access to my Templar's Vindication and my Ring and Clarity, and I'll just use my Virtuous Command, which is our third best potency conduit we have. After this, I'm going to keep Shielding Words as is, Ring and Clarity as is. This tree might change, and I'll get into that in a little bit, but for now, we're going to default into Echoing Blessings right here. Go with the past, Templar's Vindication down at the bottom, so we don't have to change this. Always stays the same. Then we're going to go to the right for Path of Devoted. This is our new, really good defensive trait. Taking 15% less damage after a crowd control effect. So say you're going against a sub-rogue and they leave a little bit of a gap between their cheap shot and their kidney shot, and they screw up, and all of a sudden on their next kidney on you, well, they're trying to kill you, you're taking 15% less damage. Awesome trait and only 30-second cooldown. We're going to toss a Lights Barding down here because this is our next best option for our finesse traits. More mobility, awesome. And then finally, Newfound Resolve. Get 12% strength and stamina for 15 seconds. Whenever you look at this little, you literally just have to tilt your character towards this little ghosty that appears really quick, and it automatically goes on you. This is going to be my default setup for 9.1. However, things might change in the future when I get a higher ranked Divine Call Conduit. At least I believe that's what it's called. We're going to look at the new dungeon right here, Tevesh, the Veiled Market. Now, from this dungeon, it drops a Divine Call Conduit at 226. And I'm not positive if this is going to be a Mythic Plus dungeon. I think it was something like the Mechagon dungeon where it's not going to become Mythic Plus right away. It's just going to be a standard Mythic. But when we scale this Divine Call Conduit up, whether it's from this or however we grind our conduits in 9.1, when this rank gets high enough, it might be worth putting the Divine Call on the left over here, moving the Echoing Blessings up here on the right. So we are going to sacrifice a little bit of damage with Virtuous Command, but we're going to gain File of Patience. So we're going to get a 55% heal out of our files while reducing our bubbles cooldown even further, and we get to maintain our Templar's Vindication and our Ring and Clarity. So this is only something I'm going to do when I have a very, very, very high item level Divine Call, because at the moment I just don't think 5 seconds every 40 seconds is really worth it. So I'm going to stay with Echoing Blessings down here on the right for now, and Virtuous Command up here on the left. Unless, of course, I'm playing Reign of Endless Kings, so I will just swap this to a Royal Decree. There are a number of other ways that you guys could run this. For example, if you are going to be running Reign of Endless Kings pretty much default, you could change the Royal Decree down here to the left, stick the Virtuous Command, and run triple potency conduits along with a with the Reign defensive. But since I play Final Verdict almost all the time, I'm just going to go for full damage, and when I don't have an advantage and I have to definitely play defensive, say against an RMP, something like that, I'll just swap over to my Royal Decree for my Reign of Endless Kings Legendary. Alright guys, I hope this video gave you a little bit of insight into what I'm going to be doing into 9.1. Let me know in the comments if you guys are taking different paths, if you're using different conduits. Personally, I don't think Ret has too many opportunities to change out of these conduits. I've done videos in the past on Truth's Wake and Expurgation as to why they are not good unless you're running really weird builds, unless you're like a full crit mastery, but then you're going to lose out on your versatility. So you can't really run Expurgation, and Truth's Wake simply just doesn't do enough damage. Even at my current 26 item level, it does like I hit like a 12,300 non-crit right before the video in my tests, and that's about a 21% extra damage. So that's like 2,600 extra damage. Like, let's see here, what is it? 2,583 extra damage on the primary target. Really not that much extra damage, especially as it's a rolling dot over time. So not that great. So yeah, top 3 potency are Virtuous Command, Ring Clarity, and Templar's Vindication. Not necessarily in that order. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.